So next, let's talk about cloud computing. No doubt we are quite familiar with all our cloud services, our iPhones and Android devices, Microsoft OneDrive, all these sorts of cloud devices. And we kind of think like, oh, wow, cloud devices are amazing. We can access our information anytime, anywhere. Companies with offices globally are now able to share on the same system, making data sharing efficient. So you upload something on, Google Drive or Microsoft OneDrive, and it's accessible immediately by another person on a different computer. How easy that is. Edge computing, where the computing happens right where the data is collected. Not in the cloud, has also grown. Faster technologies such as 5G, cellular technologies are allowing edge computing systems to accelerate the creation or support of real-time technologies such as video processing and analytics. So I think the idea here is not just, having the data and then analyzing of the data, but it could be happening real time. So, with faster internet connection, better capabilities of our technologies and computing systems, perhaps we can see more of this. When quantum computing is fully adopted, it will catapult our computing power exponentially. Quantum computers perform calculation based on probabilities of an object state before it is measured. Quantum computing will be able to provide services and solve problems that weren't possible with traditional computers. We're going to watch a video about quantum computing, I believe, and maybe it will answer what that is. Okay, computing. In law, we can be secure, one of those things that we need to think about is because all our data are on cloud storage, it is, number 2 point is very efficient. We can grab all this data, but we also need to think about how, secure it is. Obviously, a lot of companies have their own security measures, but we have data leaks, right? And how we can compete with those data leaks. In film, real-time discussions, remote computing power, security, and streamlining operations. Okay, so cloud computing, there's a lot of information here, just to go through some of them. Business considerations for edge computing offered by the Linux Foundation on edX. We have, the video we didn't watch is, maybe you could take a look at over here. There's a quantum internet and quantum computers. How will they change the world? Offered by Delft University of Technology on edX. And we have understanding edge computing in a computer, cloud computing world offered by LinkedIn Learning. Yeah, so hopefully you guys have LinkedIn, and then there's a lot of free lessons on LinkedIn. So please check it out. Additional learning materials, cloud computing and the digital music commodity by First Monday. Netflix edge computing can streamline TV and film production by data center frontier. What's really cool is maybe this is a little bit irrelevant, but again, as a gamer myself, like cloud gaming is such a big thing. Well, it was kind of big like maybe 2 years ago, but maybe technology has not advanced to a point where it could continue. So like instead of having a good computer, like a lot of places, a lot of people, maybe they don't have the best specs for the computer. So what companies do is they put the game on top of inside of a cloud system. And you play remotely, just like the way you play on, you watch Netflix. So you don't have to have, your DVD devices on, you don't have to have a physical thing that plays the movie. You could have your game, like a PS4 game or a PC game in this cloud computing. There's a lot of companies that do that. Steam does it, in case you guys are familiar. And you can play the game like how you watch a movie. If you press, W on your computer, it'll send that information to like the Steam cloud, and then it'll make you move in that game. So it's cloud gaming. I think that's really fascinating. Yeah. Google also has its own, I forgot what the name is called, but Steam and Google are working on that kind of stuff. How to get started in quantum computing by Nature. The impact of cloud computing technology on legal infrastructure within internet, focusing on the protection of information privacy. So yeah, cloud computing has a lot of issues with the legal infrastructure, right? Internet, we need privacy. A lot of talks have been done on that. What is edge computing and why does it matter? So this is just a general thing about edge computing. Okay,